going on, people? It's your boy Killah. Y'all here for episode 32 of my blogging series. Want to thank each and every one of y'all tuning in and checking it out. First and foremost, if you didn't check me out last week, please check me out this week from 1 to 4 on Tuesday afternoons on myleadradio.com. Real Talks with Realism and Friends. I'm a part of the team. I'm part of that show. That's a great radio show. Talk Radio on My Lead Radio. It's a great team up there. BlackAllCity.com each and every day. Gerber Show is coming soon. We're starting to film real soon. That's going into production this week, actually, so make sure you be on the lookout for that. I want to thank everybody that's a part of that. Shout out to Black Rose Studios and everybody that's affiliated. Alright, the thing I want to talk to you about today is something that is kind of away and off of what I normally talk about, politics and social ills and things like that. I want to talk about something more personal, and I want to talk about loneliness, being lonely. Not necessarily maybe being alone, like with no other friends or family around you, but just that internal loneliness that we all may feel. There was a lot of things that I could have talked. I want to talk about the N-word. I want to talk about a lot of social things that's going on. But for some reason, something compelled me to talk about loneliness. I don't know why, but it's something that's real powerful, man. Because feeling alone or feeling like you don't have no self-worth or you don't have no reason for being is very destructive, man. And I've noticed that with a lot of people around my age and my community and my brothers or whatever. This is October. Today is October 4th, I believe. I'm not sure. That's a shame, I know. But as we all know, especially here in Jersey and Newark, more specifically, October is a month where a lot of violence and a lot of crazy things go on. For whatever reason, I'm not going to get into the reasons, but a lot of violence, a lot of murders go on. And I say that to say this, yo, a lot of dudes, man, but the thing that society fails to understand, and the thing with, the young brother down in Atlanta that got killed over the weekend, Candy's husband or fiance, and a young boy in Chicago, and all of that. There's a lot of dudes walking around that they don't have no outlook, they don't have no goals, they don't have no reason for being. Like, they look at life as like something that's just like whatever, because of their personal situation, everything they're going through. They look at life like it don't even matter. Like, they don't even care about life. Like, they don't even care about dreaming about anything, man. It's just about getting up, going through whatever you got to do the next day to survive, and going back to sleep and doing it over and over again. And that's scary, man. We as dudes, man, that got goals and got things to look out for, it's our duty sometimes, man, to just look out to that brother, that next brother. And I'm not talking on no preaching tip. I'm not talking about on no save the world tip. But yo, honestly, man, look at your next brother, man, and just sit aside to him. If you drink something with him, blow one down with him, but just soberly talk to him, brotherly, man, and just without getting too far and prying too far into what he's going through in his personal life, man. We need to let each other, because it's easy to be negative. It's easy to say, nigga, I'll kill you. Nigga, I'll fuck you up. Nigga, you a bitch. That's easy. We've been doing that for too long. It's a lot harder, and it's a lot more shied upon. And people look at me like a punk if I say, won't you go to your brother and be like, yo, what's up, my dude? Like, yo, how you? Show love, man. Show love to people. Because, yo, it's crazy. And I got some of these little dudes in my family right now that they out robbing people. Some of them is killing people. Some of them is hurting themselves. Not because of that they hate the world so much, as that they hate things that they hate about themselves so much. And let me get back to the point. Loneliness, man. When a person, you could be a celebrity, and you could be around a whole bunch of yes people, and you could be around a whole bunch of people that's telling you, oh, everything you do is great, everything you do is wonderful, but you could still be lonely, man, inside, man. You need people, and you need to, and for yourself internally, you need to know what your self-worth is, and know that no matter who you are, no matter what situation you come from, you could come from the bottom of the hood, or you could come from the top of the suburbs. It's something about you, man, that you need to look into yourself and be real with yourself, or keep it 110 with yourself, and be honest with yourself. Whatever your self-worth is, you may have a talent that Somebody might say, you know, that's that talent is dumb if you're a graffiti artist. But I tell you what, yo, and I want you to pay attention to the German show, because we're gonna further get into this. This is the reason why I created the German show. I want people in my state especially, but all my brothers, man, know your self-worth, man. It's a lot of dudes that's got a lot of talent that's bankrolling that into money, man. You just gotta look into yourself and see what you can do and capitalize on that, man. And know your self-worth. And back to the loneliness thing real quick, man. It's like this, yo. I'm gonna give you a quick parody, just to and I'm not kicking religion. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. You already know that. But I'm not kicking religion. But I'm gonna kick something to you. All you dudes that, and women and young ladies as well, that feel like you alone. Young ladies, you don't need no dude to make you one. Dudes, you don't need no chick or a whole bunch of chicks or a whole bunch of jewelry, a whole bunch of cars to make you feel like you're somebody. Let me kick this to you. In the Native American culture, it's a thing where when the boy turns like 13, it's a rite to passage. Like, he's not a man until he does a thing where he has to go into the wilderness, in the woods, by himself. His father takes him to the woods by himself, and he has to stay out there all night, blindfolded, throughout the whole 12 hours of the night. He has to stay out there, and if he stays out there and they come back to get him the next day, if he's still there and he's still man up to it, then he's considered a man. That's kind of like what life is, yo. For the most part, I mean, we got friends, we got family, we got people, but for the most part, we all out here kind of like finding our own way, ourselves, blindfolded, because we don't know what the future holds. The same way that little Native American boy got to go into them woods for a night blindfolded, and he don't know what's gonna happen. A wolf could get him, a bear, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe another tribe could capture him. So this is what happens. Native American man takes his 13-year-old son into the woods. They go deep into the woods. They go a different trail that he never seen before, so he won't know how to get back even if he wanted to. Takes him out there, sit him up on a rock or sit him up on a tree log or whatever. Make sure he have enough food in him that it'll last him throughout the night, have enough water that he'll last throughout the night. Then he blindfolds him. And then the father sits him there and says, all right, now you have to fend for yourself. You got to be here and be a man. And when you come back, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be a man. Little boy sits there, nervous, scared, crying. Wants to pull his blindfold off so bad, but he also wants to be a man. Whoever that is, call back. You know what I'm saying? Make a long story short, he's shivering, he's cold, he's scared, but at the end of the day, the morning comes. And he could tell it's morning, he could tell that the birds is chirping, he could feel the warmth of the sun on him, and when he wakes up, he realizes, as scared as he was, you know what I'm saying, he made it through. And it's the next day, and he's a man. And when he takes his blindfold off, his father's sitting right there. Never left him. Never really left him. Just made him think that to strengthen up his mental. It's not enough to just be strong physically. You got to be strong mentally. And that just goes to show, man. Like I said, I'm not here to kick you religion. But sometimes you got to believe in a higher power, man. Just because you can't see that, like that little boy couldn't see his father physically because he was blindfolded. His father never left him. He always stayed there watching him, so that if anything could happen, he'd be there to protect him and nothing would get to him. Sometimes you gotta have blind faith, man, and move like that, you know? Move like that in your life and know your self-worth, man. And I think that's important, because with all the bullshit and the ills that's going on, and a lot of brothers doing negative shit to each other, and that, you know what I mean, that's easy, man. Like, it's easy to fight with your brother. It's easy to kill your brother if you know what I mean, for bullshit disputes. Man, let's show love, man. Let's show our self-worth, and let's just show the world, man, that young black dudes really do have something to offer, and we do a lot more than just the typical shit that you read in the newspaper, see in the news. And I know this is like kind of different coming from me, from a video blog, but that's something I feel as though is important to say to my brothers, especially on the wake up this month we got, and hopefully that, you know, hopefully it's not as bad as it was last year. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the German show. We're gonna have plenty more Jews like this. Shout out to Alana, man. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to Rob Real. Shout out to Mees, man. Shout out to Black Tino. Shout out to my man Beeb, Deliciosa, everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, helping me out with what I'm doing, and I continue to show y'all love and help y'all, and all y'all, man, even if I don't know you, man, even them dudes out there that I think that y'all You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on nobody. I think it's a lot of dudes out there that's excellent and talented and wonderful at what they do. I just think I need to look into yourselves and really, you know what I'm saying, let that inner light shine of who you are, and then maybe people will respect you better. Maybe sometimes people don't hate on you because of what you are. Maybe people hate on you because of what you're not and what you're trying to be, that because you're not that. But with that, I'm gonna leave that alone, and I'm gonna leave it there. This is episode 32, Killah vlogging series. Do or die, you already know.